It all started when I was about 3 years old. Parents got divorced. I didn't really know what to expect, what was happening. I was so young.
Whenever I was 12, my dad started getting into bad stuff, like started getting DWIs.
Not too long ago, probably this time last year, instead of sitting in my room late at night worshiping to God, reading my Bible, and just praising Jesus in every way that I could, I got into a nasty habit. I started cutting myself.
And then he was accused of raping my stepsister, and he got sent to jail, and ever since then it's just been such a bad time for him.
What started my cutting was the devil's lies that I've been told. I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful, anything in that kind of sort of matter just brought me down.
As I was getting older, it was just me and my mom. Tough time. She worked 2 jobs. I would, go weeks without seeing her.
And I remember just being so depressed, and it finally got so bad to where I had suicidal thoughts.
My mom got an apartment. We lived there for a little while, moved to another apartment, had trashy car. I remember pushing that thing up the hill and just, praying that it would start every time we got into it. It was a tough time.
And my mom's not really there for me to help me out. She got a new boyfriend as soon as that happened, so she's been more attached to him.
Never really talked to my dad. I always wondered if it was my fault, if there was anything I could do to fix it.
And there was one night I decided to tell my mom about my cutting, and that helped for a while.
My dad just got out of jail for like the 4th time, and my mom doesn't seem to care at all about what I do.
As of now, I still don't have the answers that I would like to hear. Dad doesn't really keep in touch with me.
I've been depressed for all those 3 years. I haven't really gotten out of it.
I don't want to hate my dad. I don't feel like that's the right thing to do. I know it's not the right thing to do. But he caused a lot of pain in our family.
Came back to Verve and told Hadley, and he told me to just really go into reading in my Bible and worship him at night, just do everything that you can, pray to him every day.
When Chelsea told me about Verve, she told me that she really loved it. Like, she told me that it helped her whenever she was going through the same thing.
I can't even explain to you how much that helped me. Like, I just remember, it took time. It's not easy. I still have struggles with it every day, but I'm such a better person.
I was like, well, maybe I should try this.
Verve has been amazing. It's a place of refuge to me.
I've never felt so cleansed and replenished, and it's an amazing feeling.
And ever since then, whenever I was introduced to Christ, it's just been an amazing experience.
Every Wednesday I come excited, ready to learn.
But it was hard, and it still is hard sometimes. I still get told things that are negative that will still bring me down, and that's just natural in life. Like, that's normal.
I've realized that there are people that care about me out there, that I'm not the only one that has these struggles, that there are other people that have these problems all the time, and they can help me with it too.
Taught me a lot about, forgiveness.
But you just gotta know that He'll always be there for you. And Jesus will always help you, bring you back up, because those are all lies that everyone's telling you.
It was a great experience. I had never had so much fun, and I cried because it felt so real too at the same time.
And you go in on Wednesday night, you feel something. And I don't really know how to explain it, but you feel something. You feel like love. You feel loved.
Everybody has problems. Nobody's perfect, and we all know that. But God is always there, and He will never fail you.
It makes you feel so good inside. And from that point on, after Wednesday, Thursday, I can promise you, you'll have a better day because of it.
And I'm so glad that she told me about it and took me, because it was 100% worth it.
You'll look back on it and say, wow, those people were amazing. I hope I can go back next Wednesday.
If you're not going to a church, this is definitely the church to go to.
I'll do anything in my power to go back because I want to see them all again.
It is so real. There are so many people, so many kids that are here to help you.
No matter how many times you messed up, no matter what's going on in your life, He will always be there for you, and that's a promise.
No matter who it is, no one's here to judge you. Everyone's here to help everyone together, because we all have problems. You're not the only one.
You make new friends, you make new family, and Verve is just, I think of it as my second home, because that's how I feel when I walk in.